I'm Ben with the BTC Sessions, and this is your bullish bit brought to you by BitcoinWell.com, the simplest and quickest way to buy Bitcoin in the US or Canada and get it directly into your own self-custody. Check them out today at the links down below.
The one that I saw that surprised me was there's this girl named Farida. She's from Togo, and so she lives in the CFA franc zone, and so this is a group of African countries where their currencies are created by France. They're all CFA francs, and none of them interoperate. So like one currency from one place can't, even though it's created by France, you can't spend it in the other countries, and it's like illegal to use them elsewhere. It's totally worthless outside of their jurisdiction, hard to convert to outside currencies. It's just like a nightmare. And on top of that, France can devalue them at will. Like overnight, they can be like, your currency is worth half as much as it was before. And it's just, it's a nightmare to navigate. And she was talking about how she was on a plane to a neighboring country and she collapsed on the plane. And then when she got there, she woke up, she was like in the hospital and she needed an emergency surgery. He said, okay, we're going to do the surgery. And they brought her into the room and she's basically sitting on the table for like 30 minutes or something. And she's like, why did you guys bring me in here if you weren't ready? And they're like, she had put down a card with her friend to pay. And they were like, oh no, you haven't paid for your surgery yet. So we're just waiting. And she just kept on waiting and waiting. And like they weren't able to pay because it was like $4,000 US worth. But nobody had that much cash, and like the card and everything wasn't interoperable between countries. There was just no way to pay. And she basically begged the doctor. She was like, don't let me die on this table, please. I will find the money. I can get the money. It's just, I'm from Togo, like I can't. And so they started to proceed. They put her under, and then she woke up later on by herself on like a gurney in a hallway with an envelope on her chest. She opened it up and it says, we've stopped your treatment and will only continue once you've made this payment in full. And it was a bill. So they basically just stopped her surgery and were like, nah, and like left her in a hallway by herself to just like wake up later and maybe survive. And it was only once her friend managed to get like, I think 10 people to all max out whatever cards or whatever they had locally to pool their funds together. But like just the idea that for nothing other than the fact that her money just wasn't interoperable from country to country. And so like her point was, for me, the most important part about Bitcoin is that it's borderless and that you can get money from place to place and you don't have to rely on anybody to do that.